Hello all, welcome back to episode 169 of our Auction Not Included All Achievement Run. We have a lot to do today, and we have kind of made a decision. I think we are going to add more duplicants to our Lushani asteroid. That's right, we need more duplicants here, and that's specifically because they are not completing the tasks fast enough, and we need to make sure we can actually get to our goals. And our goals in the colony summary, we need to really tame that radiation for some of these different types of achievements, like that's rad. We need the beta hive, we need all these other things that require extra radiation taming, like mind the gap and everything else. So we are going to get a couple more duplicants probably on this asteroid, and then we're also going to create that rocket platform at the top over on this section here. I think it'll be good to provide a little bit taller, just like we have on the main asteroid. We want to give ourselves, I think, at least 13 tiles or something around that. So we're probably gonna just keep building this up a little bit more. No, I lied. I don't think we'll go that tall. I think we will actually have to put it down a little bit lower, because if we see all the way up here, that's 34 tiles up to here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go at least around this section here. So that's where we're gonna put the rocket. It's not gonna come back and forth for too many trips, but that's just one thing we are going to do in this episode. We want to build, before we go back to the other one and work on our current predicament, let's actually, okay, I swear, did we have an arbitrary, it's because of the pip. Oh my goodness. All right, so what we're gonna do is fix this permanently. We're gonna put tiles here, that way the pip cannot plant there. We're gonna put a battery on this, and it's going to provide the automation required to stop stuff from continually just making watts without having enough battery power, right? So we are losing power at the moment, but again, another battery just so we can automate the power on both of these generators. So, all right, so with that kind of working out the way we need it to, one of the other things that I haven't added yet to this area next to our storage that I think we should is we should actually have our conveyor loader here, right? And we should send, let's see, we should send all of the different things we want all the way to the top, right? So we want to go all the way to the top of the asteroid, and this is going to save us a lot of hassle in the long run. We're gonna need to go over this way and then up and then back over. Okay, so the reason that we are doing this is so we can just forget about this one and then allow manual use, and it's going to not make the duplicants run all the way across the entire base just to throw stuff into the shipping loop. So we're gonna just save our duplicants some time running across the base, and that also gives them something to do. We are currently working on this section over here. We are also working on the area right here, and that's going to have 3 separate steam turbines to cool off all of this water. Once we open this up, it should allow us to we should still have enough water for all of that. Even if we don't, this is still going to be in a vacuum because we are in space. So I think that'll be plenty. We have plenty of water, right? So we have, how much do we have here? 11 tiles, that's 11,000 kilograms. Probably overkill, especially for the amount that we have here. Once we build all of these different turbines and have it in the loop, we're going to create another section here that has a building in it to cool it down so we can get our achievement. So we're going to work on that as well while we start lining out Lushani with radiation and everything else, because we need to have a diamond press over there. We need to have a bunch of other things over there in addition to what we currently have. So that's kind of why we are making that choice. So we have a couple of different duplicant opportunities here. We have a cook with creativity and building. We have decorating. We have ranching, doctoring, and decorating. I think I do not want the bottomless stomach. We were already struggling on this asteroid for calories, even with the 23 units of dried surf and turf. So I think what we are going to do is grab Devon here, not Devon, my gosh. Devon, welcome to the asteroid. That also means, before we forget, let's get our 23rd cup ready, for our pedestal ready for our 23rd cup. We want to have 1 cup per duplicant, so now that we have 23 dupes, we're going to have that happen here. And then we need to create another plastic bed. Actually, we should probably give them another room. I don't think it should be this big, but you know, in the meantime, we'll just have a secondary one here, and then Dom will have the other one. We'll put Quinn here, and then that'll be Dom, and then this one will be Devon. Perfect. So we're gonna keep the rest of this the same for now. We aren't gonna do too many other changes, but we do need to get some more of this stuff accomplished. So we're gonna let them run with what they're working on and continue here. Oh, we have, look at all those charges that we have that we can use. Let's actually, you know, let's do Bonnie. Bonnie's turn. We don't have enough suits here right now, but we should be able to get that done in a minute. As long as we don't forget about it. Yeah. Alright, so they are working on all of this. Again, we want to eliminate the amount of up and down that the duplicants are doing, and as long as we can, we're just gonna allow the whatever storage we want to go into the loader. We just simply turn it on, and then we, you know, put a specific amount in here, and then it's done and ready because it's got an auto sweeper right next to it. So, whew. I mean, we could even, you know, just as a fail safe, we could also put a signal switch here, and then let's just put that here so we can turn on and off the auto sweeper if we don't want to have too much of something going to the other asteroid. Okay, let's check our other asteroid here. How is this looking? Are they actually fixing stuff, is the question. It doesn't really seem like they're doing too much. It seems like they're just picking up materials and moving it around, grabbing it, bringing it back to the main base area. And that's okay. We should be okay. We just need to continually check on them, make sure that they have enough food and everything else, because we cannot abandon this asteroid since we need this oil well for the petroleum. So we just have to keep watching. Okay, so we're done here. We're done. We're done here with this salt water. So let's pick that up, please. Actually, let's do that with a little bit higher of a priority. There we go. Much better. All right, let's move on a little bit faster. Genes reshuffled. Okay. And then let's complete the process. What did we get? Air consumption rate is minus 50 grams per second. Wow. All right. That's pretty handy, actually. I do like that quite a bit. Okay, and we are manually dealing with that power on this part of the grid there. Yeah, I think the better option here is going to be taking the what am I thinking of here? Printing new duplicants for our Lushani asteroid, because then we don't have to worry as much about the morale requirements. Morale, yeah. Let's actually get rid of this. Okay, we need some more power. Not power, we need some more cabling is what I meant. Because we're gonna put a battery right here, right? Power, smart battery. Make that out of gold. Then we do 1, 2. That should be plenty. Let's do some automation. We'll make it out of gold, go all the way across, and make this our highest priority. Perfect. Okay. All right, so now that we have that, the atmosphere is not what we need it to be. What do we need the water weeds to be in? It's because they don't have a liquid on top of them, I don't think. So let's take some of this. Let's relocate this over here. Just relocate a little bit of the salt water. Then we're just gonna move it over. Okay. Good. Now we should be getting closer to the amount of power that we are drawing upon. Let's turn this down to 30%. Okay. There we go. Okay, we don't have a mechatronics engineer. We do need to look at our other skills. Devon, where are we going? We have, oh my gosh. You have 20. Okay, that's because we are eating the surf and turf right now. So if we do this, that's gonna give us 9 morale. Okay. We're gonna do carrying first. Okay, and then that's just gonna give us enough for a little while at least. Alright, did we end up with some of these? We did. Alright, so salt water here. Let's empty that. Make that the highest priority. There's like 3,000 or 3 kilograms here, so when we open it up, it's going to, it should have spilled all over the place. And it did not. Okay, well. Let's just move. Relocate. Oh yeah, see, then eventually it did that. For some reason it took a minute to do that, but how much radiation are we getting here? Does not look like a lot. Okay, we're gonna get rid of those tiles, and then that should increase the amount of radiation that they are receiving. All right, we could probably do the same thing. Oh man, that's a lot of radiation. Oh man. All right, well, can't say didn't try to give it enough. Yeah, I think if we put them up here, it would be easier, but that's okay. We're just gonna let it lie in that regard for now. Okay, can you, like, get rid of this one? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, lots of radiation. We'll probably end up getting another point into the medical compounding so we can have the radiation pills made with the coal. That just seems like it would make more sense for this. Alright, rocketry. Can we build a platform? Not yet. Almost there. Idleness. We have a bunch of stuff to make. Oh, we don't have copper. Okay. So we need to change the material. Yeah. Let's just do... We'll just do wolframite for now. That'll be fine. Okay. Is there anything else that wasn't made? No, the rest of it was. So that's good. Okay. Now, let's see, where are we? Oh, we needed to put, see, we are missing some of that here. Wolframite, just go all the way across. Perfectly fine. Don't need to do that here. Okay, and then we need one more bridge. We'll just continue to make that like so. Okay, perfect. Back to Lushani. It says we have no food. We have 18 units of dried surf and turf. And I think there's some more in here. Yeah, let's empty that storage out. Okay, how much is this getting blasted with? 371, so that's not a lot. Yeah, I think if we want to do this, we're gonna need to put them here, or even, yeah, let's move it up a little bit. And then we'll put a, I don't know, plastic tile right there and there. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good, and then we can throw, they'll get plenty of radiation then. Working on multiple things at the same time. We have a lot of aluminum that we're turning into refined aluminum, which with that in general, I think it'll be really good to get that rocket platform here, so then we can just send both steel and, oh, look at that. Now that we're making a ton of iron ore. Oh wow. We have 5.6 tons of iron. We're gonna turn that off for now so we can make the steel. We have 3,210 kilograms of steel. That's probably not going to be enough to make our first setup on the asteroid, but it will probably be enough for the second. Okay, all this is in a vacuum. What we need to do next is open this up, or not open it up, but grab all the materials that are left inside of here. Okay, so how many tiles do we have? 30. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of math here. If we do check the water levels, so it's 781.2 times, how many did we say we had? 15 times 15. And then we divide it by that. Okay, yeah, we should have plenty of water to convert into steam. Okay. Now that has been kind of calculated, let's do our steam turbine. Again, we can make it out of whatever material that we deem is necessary. And we're not overkilling this, since we have two aqua tuners here that are going to constantly be running until we can get the reservoir set to the right temperature. We will be eventually separating each one once both reservoirs that we have are set to the right temperature. We're going to change when these turn on by not having this set up here. We're going to move these out of this situation here, and we're going to put them right next to the liquid reservoir so we can contain a really more accurate measure of the temperature coming out of the reservoir instead, so that we can keep that always constant. So we are going to change some of that around in a little bit here, but yeah, let's get rid of some of this extra piping that we don't need anymore. Okay. Not exactly sure how we're going to have the piping set up over here yet, but we will figure that out. We got all these going. Where is our power spine? It is all the way down here. So we don't have anything for the power spine, but... Oh, I see. And how much are they going to make? About 800 apiece, so that's 8 times 3, it's 224,000 or 2,400 watts. So having this conductive wire is not good to have it on this. So we would want this to go down one instead and up. Let's get rid of all this wire here. Okay, and another thing, I'm going to make this look a lot nicer. Instead of being in the middle here. Let's go over and then over and up. And then get rid of all this extra weird looking location of the wire. Probably do the same. I'm not going to be able to do the same thing with the piping, but at least this will allow us to do that. We'll just keep that there for now and then have it fix up the rest of that. Alright, let's go back to Lushani. We do need to keep track of our food. We have meal lice. What else are we doing here? Okay, so we got rid of all those. We need to put the water weeds here. Copy that, put those here. We do need some salt water to relocate that to the top. Same thing with these. We'll relocate this one as well. Put that up there, and that should be enough to keep them at bay the way we want them to. Now, I wonder, will we be able to reach that just with that one ladder right here, or are we going to need to change it? Is just remains to be seen here. Again, we're doing this so we can get the mutated seed. We have to get a mutated seed for that, and then we also have to get a mutated seed for the gas grass. And I think that will be a little bit harder to get, but we're just gonna put it, 2 of them right here and here. We're not gonna really mess with them too much. Once we build them, should be fine. Let's look at the lumens. Oh, we've got plenty of lumens here. Oh yeah. So we throw the gas grass here and here and here, and we'll put a ladder. That should be enough, I would think. Okay. So we need to get more food. We have lice loafs. That's not terrible. You know what I'm thinking we could do is get rid of this, all this extra gas, like all the chlorine. I mean, we could even just send it out of the asteroid and out in this, vent it out into space if we wanted to. Let's make some of these a higher priority. How much radiation is here? There's not much here, but if we open this up, eventually that'll be probably what we want. How much radiation is outside? Okay, not a ton, but definitely some there. And we are singing down here. Yodeling. With soggy feet. Wow. Okay, we have an option for a new duplicant. Or the glass that we are going to keep here. Yeah, that was pretty easy of an option. Okay, we are going to need... Yeah, we're going to need more of the other stuff that we have here, but that's okay. Gas grass, and gas grass. And then let's put these as a higher priority as well. And then we want a rocket platform. Rocket platform, make that out of gold, please. And then we will put it here. Let's go to our other asteroid and see how tall these are. $35 tiles. Okay, so if we go back to the other one, no, I'm at the other asteroid. $29. Okay, it has to be lower than that even. Otherwise it will not land. So we're gonna have to go like here. Yikes. Okay. We are going to have to do something about that, because if we don't, all this up in this area is going to melt and it's gonna get super hot, and then yeah, it's not gonna be good. So I guess the best location would be here overall. We need to think about that. Yeah, I think that this will be the best location for the rocket platform. Unfortunate, but that is okay. We do have to make these crazy changes and decisions. Oh, there's a plant here. That's why. Okay. All right. Not too terrible, to be honest. We have some idleness. Did we get all of this shipping done? Goes up and over directly to that. Looks good. Okay, that's correct. That's good. Okay, we don't need to mess with that one. We want to keep that consistent there. Okay, and then we don't have dried surf and turf in the location right here. So, dried surf and turf. And then we're going to allow manual use. Again, we have visited majority of the asteroids, so it is taking a little bit longer to save the game every single time. And I'm one of those people that like to provide full transparency when I play these games, because to me, I want to know how the game actually works and how it actually plays out in the long run. I don't want to sit here and like not provide any valuable insight. If I can, I'd rather give full transparency, just because it makes it easier for everybody to understand how everything works, how everything is going to go. This is what to expect, and everything else. To me, that makes more sense. So, all right, we need to put another one of these storage bays here. So let's add that cargo bay. There we go. We're not going to launch anytime soon. We don't have enough of this yet. In fact, we should probably copy that type of build over here. We'll put it up next to this spot, and then this is where we're going to have the rocket. Because if we put the rocket here, for example, 12 tiles, probably one more or two more here. Yeah, that's exactly where we need it. Like right here. All right. Liquid chlorine is the problem. Okay. So we have a lot of chlorine, we just do not have liquid chlorine. So in order to get that, we need to get into the colder area, which there's some right here. There's a little bit of radiation, but not a lot. Here's what we should do. Let's open up these. We have some of the ranches here, right? I think it's... What do we have as ranchers? Okay, we have a little bit of husbandry. I'm thinking of, we need Atmos suits for the other areas, so I'm thinking of putting Draco eggs here. Or even, if I go back here, we could probably send a suit or two, right? Of course. Oh, you got it, Dom. Suit. There's none here. But that doesn't mean we can't send them from... Oh, I think we're over here, right? Yeah. All right. Sweep. And sweep. We do have jet suits, but we haven't put them anywhere else yet. We're gonna make some iron Atmos suits. 3 of those extras just in case we need them. You can never have too many Atmos suits. You can use them all over the place. Okay, we got some surf and turf being made. We could probably do that on both of those. I mean, how much surf and turf do we got? Only 112,000 calories worth. See, but now the conveyor rail is going to send those all the way up here from here. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect there to be that many suits. Let's not send any more. We definitely don't need more than that. Let's go back to Lushani really quick. Okay, we've got lice loafs. And 30 units of dried surf and turf, so that's a good amount. Did we get any more points? Let's take a look at Devon. Nope, not yet. We're getting there though. Yeah, your athletics needs to go up. We are very slow. At the moment, at least. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go with rocketry, rocket platform. Let's throw that here. Right? And we're gonna go all the way up. No. No. We'll go like that. Yeah, I guess that should be fine. Never mind. What am I saying here? That should be just fine. It's like you always come up with ideas and you're like, wait, no, go back. I feel like that happens quite often. Okay, we did take all of those. And now, if we go back, if we go down here, we have a lot of polluted water. There's a lot of carbon dioxide. So I wonder, is it cold enough that it's going to freeze all of that stuff? Well, let's do a little bit at a time. Because I don't want liquid carbon dioxide mixed in with liquid chlorine, but I don't think we're going to have too many... We're not going to have an option, I don't think. Alright, where's the one we wanted? Here it is, this gold... Or no, this aluminum volcano. Super excited for that, by the way. Okay, this one's dormant. We could even build around that. But I'm not ready yet. We need some Atmos suits. We need a whole bunch of things. We need to put a vacuum in there so we can put water and everything else. So that's gonna be a little bit of time. Still have to knock on that door. Okay, Devon, I don't think you should be digging or building. Since you can't breathe, or you can't run. Yeah, you can just go all the way up here. Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is not allow Devon. No. It's because of the running speed. You know, there's you need to be fast to be able to go all over the place. All right. Can we make these? Oh, they can't reach? Okay, that's a problem. And then we need, because we need the liquid chlorine. That's why we're bringing, what we're going to do is we're going to put, see, there's liquid chlorine right there. We're going to grab one of these pitcher pumps. We're going to throw it right here. Hopefully, all that is exactly what we need. Let's go back to our main asteroid, see how this has been completed up here. Okay, it looks good, but I want to grab these materials. I want to grab one of these. Who is suffocating? Okay, well then... yeah, you can't go out there because you can't run yet. You need to, like, stick to our athletics training program. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we have some lettuce being made, which is good. Okay, now this is working. Let's empty out that. They are getting hit by the radiation, which is good. There we go. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Did I hit the wrong button? No, no, I didn't. They're using that water to... Alright, well, we're gonna do that. Someone's gonna get blasted by a little bit of radiation. That's okay. They'll be okay. I promise. Maybe. Let's make that the highest priority, and that'll be good. Unpermitted food. What do you mean? By default, I don't think that they can eat lice loaf. There we go. We're ravenous. See the amount? Yep. All right. Check on our other asteroid. Make sure they have enough food. They do. Okay, we have some Sweetles now. Let's actually put them down here so that they can shake off this grub fruit. And then we'll make... what are we gonna make? Grub fruit preserve forever. Slipped? I just saw... someone slipped and that wasn't good. Yeah. I don't know which one it was. Let's make this a higher priority, though. Critter starvation. Glossy Dreco. Well, you guys have been fed for like thousands of cycles, or 1,400 cycles, so I don't think that there's an issue with you guys eating. Because if there was, we would have other issues. Okay, we're incubating more hatches. For some reason, we aren't getting enough right now, but let's see, is there mushroom in here? That's gotta be mushroom. Oh, regular mushroom is what I mean. All in deep freeze, which is good. Radiation pill. Yeah, let's keep that in there. Radiation. Yes, I know. Someone got blasted with radiation. And now, how close are we to the waterweed radiation capacity? We are 7,400 per cycle, and we're gonna get 784. So I mean, that's probably a lot more than we usually have. Yeah. So if we go back to the top of the asteroid up here and we look at these, we're only getting like 320, 250, 677, 514. So like, there's not that much. Let's go back here and check this out again. Yeah, 784. We may need to move it up another one. We'll have to wait and see, though. Yeah, we'll break this open and get us some more radiation. I'd like to put lead suits in this direction. That would probably be for our best interest in the future. Did we get another? Hey, it landed right there. Surf and turf packets. Okay, did we get other stuff? I think we did. No. I think we need to change the direction of this one to the right. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Alright. So that looks like it's okay. We got all of the materials out of here except for the steel. Let's sweep that up. Where are we going with this again? Oh, yeah. So, in most cases, what we end up doing is we put... I believe it was after... like the output, right? We would put it right afterwards, so we need to go over and up and back in instead of this that we have right now. Right? So then we go to plumbing, we go liquid pipe thermo sensor. This doesn't need to be made out of steel. We're just gonna make it out of copper. And then now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go up with steel, and then we're gonna use iron for the rest. Go straight over. Yeah, awkward moment. Down and up again. Then we can get rid of these entirely. Okay, so what this is going to do is it's going to monitor the temperature outside of the liquid reservoir. When the amount of supercoolant, sorry, I had to think about which cooling liquid we were using, is at the right temperature coming out of the liquid reservoir, then it is going to turn off the aquatuner when we reach that optimal temperature, thus making this kind of a easier way of keeping the injector at the right temperature, right? So there are other ways to do this, and if we are using this method, we probably don't need to have an injector, but I'm one of those people that like to have fail-safe methods in place. So we are going to have two different fail-safes. The first one being we can turn on and off the hydrogen going into this. We are going to limit the amount of hydrogen coming in at the same time, and then also we're going to have the option to turn on and off the injector in general. So we can either have a sensor turning it off, or we can have the automated temperature sensor on the inside, whichever method that we so choose. So first things first, I think we're gonna have them pick up all of that, and then they need to pick up all this. We need to figure out the power situation, which is like here. Perfect. No issues there. And then we do need, I don't know where we're going to connect this power wire to, but in my eyes, it's going to be fine no matter where we go. I mean, we could just, if we need to power something else on this all the way up here, then we'll just attach it. For now, we can just leave them unattached to something. Okay. We'll have a secondary reservoir probably up here. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. So then we have 4. We'll leave this open because we need to do a full row of. No, let's go down one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a full row on both of these of whatever material we decide to use. I'm thinking it's going to be aluminum. And then over here, again, what we're going to do is not change that. We're going to use this setup to get our achievement, right? And in order to get the achievement, we need to cool down a building to a certain temperature. We're gonna do that like right here. Okay, and then what I want to do is, yeah, we'll put some of the really good materials that we can use here. Might be good just to use steel. This is only going to be temporary, so yeah, what we're going to do here is we're going to put a little bit of supercoolant on this section here. We're going to have it looped, keep looping around. We're going to add it to both of these here, I think. Yeah, we'll have that here. And then we need this pipe to go back. There we go. Okay, so this is specifically for the achievement that we are going to go for. We needed to have the steam turbines ready for this. Who is suffocating? Oh, Dom. Please build that and not suffocate. Okay. So you decide to go build something else and suffocate instead of going to breathe. Got it. Oh man, that was close. That was super close. I think we need to wait. Yeah, I think we need to wait for some of this stuff. We'll turn that off for now, or not let them build this until we have a rocket platform, and then I'm gonna move the payload opener to up here, away from this, and then we'll create an Atmos suit section right here. That'd probably be for our best interest, right? Long term, at least, it's probably in our best interest. Okay. Looking good, looking really good. What do we got here? Yeah, let's just do a pufflet. Might as well. Some free food. Okay. So that's looking good. We need to get to the liquid down here. This is a low priority right now since we don't have a ton of... We don't have a lot of oxygen down here. But what we could do is also dig this up and this and just give us some more space. Yeah. And then we'll make this a higher priority. That way they have room to get out. Good job, Dom. Doing all the digging. Or just sitting here talking. How dare you? Alright, did we get another point yet? No, we did not. We're almost there. Let's go back to our main asteroid, see how everything is turning out. Seems to be okay. This will be a good trial to see if we have enough water in here. I think we will, but... Okay, all that's gonna go up to here. Once that's done, we can build another one of these. We're also gonna need to cool off the other one, so we need radiant pipe. Just use some cobalt. 1, 2, 3. We're running out of cobalt, so we're just gonna use gold for the other one. It's not as good, obviously, but it should be good enough to keep these cold. Okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, flip this around, 1, 2, let's cut this pipe here. Then go over, over, down. There we go. And then we'll cut this pipe, and then that should be enough. Okay, and then what we'll do, let's also turn this off. We will cut this, go here, up, down, and around, and then we cut this pipe here. Did we get both of these? We did, okay. So we are not allowing them to turn on right now. Okay. Let's do this as well. Cut this pipe here. Okay. Don't need to change any of that. Looks good. Looks really good, actually. So let's have them finish this off, and then we'll start putting... we'll just do a research station. We're going to put that right here. We're going to throw some of the super coolant, relocate that to here. We're going to check on Lushani, see how it's going. It seems to be a little bit okay. Can we look at... Is there a way to look at this specifically for oxygen generation? And added and removed. Okay, we should be okay. Yeah, of course you can't do that yet. You need to wait a minute. All these eggs look good. Okay, so I need to deconstruct these. No, I don't need to I don't need to do that. I just need to remove the Weezeworts. So we don't need to be worried about any of that. This looks great. How's our temperature, actually? Looks good. Why is this... Oh, empty pipe. Where's the water at? See, we need to... This is why we need to keep track of everything that's going on. Let's take a look at where the water is. We have a lot of this here, but where is it going? Up, down, and over. We do not have sand. Really? That is shocking to me, actually. Okay, apparently we ran out of sand. Wow. What do we have? I think we got rid of it, actually, but we used to have a, what am I thinking of? A rock crusher here. How much power is on this one? Oh, we have plenty. So let's put that right here. We're gonna do refinement, rock crusher, right there. We need some power, and then we are going to make some sand from this. How is our rockets doing too? Because we could always also send out a rocket. Here's what we want to do. We're going to deconstruct this, get the diamond from it, put it on this one, and then go out and let's look at our star map. Sandy ore field. We can grab some sand from here. And that's really close, right? That's very, very close. Okay, let's empty. Did I miss something here? Where did that go? I didn't say pick it up. I just said to empty the contents onto the floor. Or at least that's what I thought I did. Combat. Are we facing off the poke shell? No? Oh, we're getting rid of the pufflet. Okay. Alright, somebody move. There we go. Alright, now let's take the super coolant and empty it. We don't need it to go anywhere else. We just need to empty it out onto the floor. Oh, wait. That's what happened. We did not provide drywall. That is kind of important here. So we emptied out the supercoolant and it just fell into space since we don't have I thought we put a temp shift plate here. Maybe they didn't build it. It's okay, we'll build that first and then we will build a drywall section behind it. That should be plenty to keep the area cold. Again, we're using this section just to get the achievement, and once that's done, we will remove this section, put everything back together. Okay, so this would be helpful if we did not stagger everything. There we go. Much, much better. Alright, how are we doing on food? On Lushani, look good. 21 units of surf and turf. Looking great. How is it down here? Yeah, we haven't touched anything over here right now. We did open up the carbon dioxide pit a little bit. Why don't we... Yes, do that. That should at least open up enough. Going back over here. At some point. Has this been done? It is. Let's take a look at our interior. Take a quick pause. How much food do we got? We've got plenty of food. So let's put the crew in here. It's on 1524, cycles 1524. What we're gonna do is send this out to the sandy ore field. We're gonna go change that to here, grab all of that as much as we possibly can and bring it back. So, and that, and plus we can go down here and we can crush some stuff to make sand. Yeah, let's do some granite. We have a lot of granite. And then the plan is going to be to also tame the other volcanoes that we have so we can get extra amounts of igneous rock. We can use that as a renewable resource to keep that sand rolling. Obviously we have igneous rock here from the larger volcano, but the other ones will be helpful as well once we tame all of them. Then there'll be nothing else to really do on this asteroid but keep it sustainable. And use all the materials for the other asteroids. Okay, let's see, back to Lushani. Okay, we opened all this up. Let's get this whole thing opened up. That way we can allow for the gases to transfer from one section to the next. Okay, here's what we're gonna do as well. We're gonna take this down here. There we go. Now if they build that, oxygen will be at least down here and they won't suffocate. And we're letting the chlorine kind of flow in this direction. I'm doing that on purpose because I want to have all of it go down here and then hit this area to turn into liquid chlorine and liquid carbon dioxide. Okay. Working out well. Did we get all these done? We got, wow, so much of that done. 5.3 tons of aluminum. We did not finish building that. Is it because we don't have gold? I believe it is. No, we have gold. It's just we're doing other more important things at the moment. Idleness. Is somebody making sand at least? I really hope so. If I look up here, did we have any issues with the plumbing? No, that looks good. Are we sending water again? We are. Good. Now, that is kind of a problem though. Let's look at Okay, so we are sending stuff in one direction. We're not sending it in the extra direction, so we're gonna turn that off for a little bit. So that way we can send more of the crude where it needs to go. These also have empty water supplies, so that's not good. We're gonna send some from both directions. That way we can fill all of the gaps of water. We don't have igneous rock, huh? Okay. That's fine. Not too big of a deal. There we go. Okay. So now if we look at our water, we should be getting closer to full in all the different areas because they don't use a ton of it right away. So now we should be starting to catch up again. All right, we'll leave that alone. Move on to beds. Oh, that's because someone is in their rocket ship that we should just launch. All right. Looks great. I guess gold would be a bad idea. Oh boy. But the gas behind it should just dissipate, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so they're gonna get us some extra sand and everything else. We have 24%. Why do we have 24% of that? Oh no. Oh no. I don't need you guys to do that yet. How about we not create a ton of oil issues? That would be super helpful, thanks. Okay, so we've got carbon dioxide, a lot of it right here. Now we are sending water again. So that's good. Yeah, see, this is why we don't want to have any mishaps with the crude oil, because this will get too hot and then it'll create damage when the oil turns into petroleum. Alright, so I'm glad that we caught that. This is why we can't just remain stagnant. We have to continually check on everything, make sure it's flowing and everything is working well. Those kinds of things. We have glossy Drecos on this one. Breathability. Okay, we're almost done. I thought we told you you can't go this way. How did you get over here? I do not understand. I thought we told him he can't come over here. I'm just shaking my head right now, just so everybody knows. Because I have this door set to where he has no... He should not go to the right. They should not go to the right. Excuse me. Excuse my incorrect use there. Alright. Come on now. Hurry up. Alright, so let's see, what else are we doing on this asteroid? We're up here checking out all this. Okay, did we remove... Like, where did the supercoolant go? It just vanished again. We don't have one of those sections of pipe that... like the new buildings, so... Alright, anyways, we're gonna grab this supercoolant, we're going to put it here, we're going to unleash it upon this section, we are going to turn this to negative 275. And that's going to turn these both on, and it's going to cool this stuff down very, very quickly. Okay, so we're trying to do this in a way that allows us empty that there, please. No, somebody go do that. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Thanks, Gene. We appreciate it. Or you can just ignore it and go all the way over there and grab stuff instead. Who's gonna be the one? Harold. Thank you, Harold. Thank you. Okay, so now the research station is going down and down and down and down. Alright. Perfect. So again, let's take a look at our colony summary. What is the temperature that we are trying to get to? It is 6 degrees Kelvin. I believe that's... What is 6 degrees Kelvin? It is... That is... I don't want to do Fahrenheit. I want to do Celsius. Negative 267.15 degrees Celsius. Alright, we have new printables available. What do we got? Blossom seeds. We never have enough of those. Alright. So now, this is gonna, you know, that's gonna keep running all the way until negative 273.2. Don't ask me why I did 0.2. I just thought it would work out well. That's where we're gonna go. Just let it roll and roll and roll. These are going to take a little bit of time to heat up, but with these steam turbines, should be plenty to keep it all nice and cold. Now, we forgot to do one thing. Let's empty one of these, or 2 of those. And we did make those radiant pipes, right? Yeah, we did. Good. Okay, not enough steam. No power consumers. What could we throw up here that just is a power consumer? Oh, you know what? I kind of have an idea. Well, maybe it would just be good to put them and attach it directly. So why don't we just do that? We'll go up 1, 2, and then we'll throw a heavy watt conductive wire here. We are going to need to change this though. So we're gonna go straight across and up. Well, yeah, we're gonna need to fix this so it works the way we want it to. A lot of heavy watt wire is gonna be needed. We can just make it out of gold. Go straight over. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna need to go straight down. Yeah. There we go. So all these locations are going to need a bridge. Probably there. And then a bridge here and here. And then that should fix our issue. Suffocating. I'm not gonna even guess. I think I already know who's got the issue. I bet you I know. Do you know? Because I'm pretty sure I know. Eye irritation, hungry. we should be okay on the oxygen generation. Let's just take a look at our SPOM over here. Make sure we've got plumbing. We do. Check over here. Do we have water? We do. Okay, that's good. So that means that on Lushani, we probably have a little bit lower of the amount of oxygen that we are creating than we need. But I think it's going to be okay. You can be relocated here. It's because they came over here. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get why you are able to go into both directions. Here's what we're gonna do. You go this way. And then we're going to change this priority. Yeah, we're gonna change priority of Devon. How about we do no building or lower building, lower digging, lower supplying. There we go. There we go. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, we really need to get some athletics training going on here. You could be running that fast. Okay, we've got liquid chlorine a little bit. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. Won't be able to get those. Let's put these up higher on the priority so that way they can get all the way down here. I think we should open this up so the chlorine falls down. Open this up as well. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we've got some arbor trees. Didn't realize that. Did not realize that we have a bunch of that. Okay, what else are we working on? Oh yes. We're working on this section here. We need to cut these power lines here. Here. You go back here. Cut the power line here and here. Then we go 1, 2, 3. And then we go down. We need to... Yeah, what are we gonna do down here? Because I think we're gonna have to go straight down. Yeah. Buildings only. Let's get rid of these. And then we don't have that much. There we go. Get rid of you. And that should fix our issue. Voila. We're getting there on the cold, though. If we look, before negative 87.4, after negative 113.6. So we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. A little bit at a time. Give it a couple of cycles and I think that we will probably get there. Hopefully. Okay, now that's done. Let's do... We are going to need another heavy watt conductive plate. And then done. Okay, all this needs to be our highest priority. Just gives us free power, which I will never say no to. Wonderful. Okay, star map. How are we doing on the... How much do we got? Okay, we got a little bit... We got 8 more tons to go. We're idle, apparently. We are idle. Okay, if you're idle, then go dig something. Like these. Yeah, you can just dig all this up. There we go. Nobody should be bored. Struggling to breathe. That's alright. Back to Lushani we go. Alright, so let's put our temperatures. Oh yeah, this stuff's getting up there in temperature. This is a little bit warmer than I would have hoped for, but that's alright. Yeah, we're gonna go here and grab all of these so that our rockets can land. Circuit overloaded. Overloading. Oh. Is it all connected? Oh, it is. That's why. Okay. I was wondering why it was doing that. Alright, and now we're good. Not enough steam. We'll get there shortly. Now that we have some of that done, let's go back to Lushani, check on our food. Alright, we are at 12 units of surf and turf. We do need to send some more. So let's go down here and check out... where is the dried surf and turf? Okay, there's plastic there. Do we have dried surf and turf here? You know how we find that out? It's like this. Dried. None. So that tells me a couple of things here. We probably either A, put it here. Yeah, we did. Okay. Did it auto send to the other asteroid? It probably did. Okay, there it is. All of that is here. We just need to empty the storage. It's gonna be faster just to deconstruct the building and then reconstruct it. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna move it up here. I think we have a point. We do. Awesome. We honestly should give them some running speed because that would be way better, but that's okay. Fantastic. This is looking really nicely. Since we can now, we're almost ready to start landing rockets here. And when we do that, we will bring every piece of steel that we could possibly get. Let's open these up. Get all that in here. And so all this chlorine, the chlorine needs to get to negative 34.6. So if we look at the temperature here, it's negative 36. So as the chlorine falls down, it's going to turn into a liquid form. We're also going to open this section up right here so we can get more chlorine or liquid chlorine. We'll probably just go all the way across, to be honest. Yep. Okay. Let's go back to the main asteroid. See how our temperature is. It's at negative 156.5, so we are getting there in the temperature. Okay, all this is pretty warm. It's going to be turned into steam soon. Yeah, we have a little bit of steam. Just needs to get to 125 degrees, right? And then we will have enough to start pumping out some power. So let's move it on to the faster speed, right? We're gonna move on just a little bit now that we continually are getting this awesome cold super coolant. Right, we don't need to keep it that cold for a long time. We just need to get the achievement, and then we can kind of do whatever we want with the rest of the temperature, right? And then, like I said, this is just temporary. We're gonna separate the two different lines of aqua tuners. We're gonna have one going for the oxygen and one to the hydrogen, and that is going to give us our achievement. Hey, we have a blueprint, a cosmetic blueprint. What do we got? We got some basic red shoes. Yeah, I'm not surprised we are starting to get all sorts of crazy little things on the cosmetic line here. Yeah, we're just gonna need to give it some time and we'll get that achievement. So back to Lushani, let's see what we're gonna do. Probably get as much of this as we can. Let's open this up. Probably won't be able to do that though. We want to have this liquid chlorine so we can get this gas grass to glow. Okay, we also probably... Yeah, we probably want to open these up. That way... They can reach it, I just don't want anybody to get stuck. Yeah, we're gonna put those on first. But as you can see, the chlorine coming down here is getting cold enough that it's turning right into a liquid, which is what we want. Oh, there's a beta hive right here. It's so cold behind the solid carbon dioxide. Does it have any uranium? No. No, it does not. This one does have enriched uranium, though. Okay. This is good, so we can just continually work on getting these gas grass. That sounds terrible. The gas grass and the water weed mutated. We're working on this achievement right there. We're working on this one up here. We're at negative 209 degrees and counting down. It's just literally a matter of moments before we get to the one that we need. Since supercoolant does not freeze, this is going to be a fairly simple process once you get to the supercoolant. What do we got here? Some plastic, some barbecue. Ooh, barbecue on Lushani. That is clutch. There we go. That way nobody runs out of food. Let's check on Asteroid 2. Okay, looks good. Nobody got stuck. Very surprised, actually. There we go. Thank you. Let's actually make that our top priority. Awesome. This is dormant now, so that's kind of why everything is cooling down even further than it was before. So that's kind of nice to see that, you know, a little simple setup here goes a long way, even if you don't have the best materials. You know, like I said, we did throw a bunch of supercoolant over here to make our lives easier and not use so much of the power that we are generating on that asteroid. Let's look at our star map. We are done. Okay, let's bring you home. Abandon ship. No, don't abandon ship. Okay, we don't need all these Dracos, so let's get some free food. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Looking great. Look at all that extra water and then polluted water in here. We can empty that. Someone will do it. Someone will go in there and empty it out. Whoosh! My gosh, the sparkle streak. It's too much for my face to see, or my eyes to see. Where are we at? Negative 245. We are almost there, everybody. We're just gonna sit here and watch this. It should be done in a matter of moments. So a couple of things. I did some recalculation on some of the amount of time that I'm going to be able to designate for next week. I wanted to do an episode a day, but I don't know how feasible that is going to be. I'm going to try my hardest, but you know, we are running into December with the holiday season in full swing, so I'm going to try my best to provide an episode a day to push through this content, but we'll see how we get. It's gonna take probably a lot of dedication, and I'm totally gonna go for every single achievement, but I just wanted to let everybody know that with the holiday season it may become a little difficult. So that's where we stand for that. I think that once we get to the nitty-gritty details, we will be good on the different achievements that we are working on. So almost there. Research station is at negative 264.7, and like I said, we need to get negative 267.15. So we're well almost there. Yep, negative 266. This is the moment of truth. I'm pretty sure the research station will work. I've never gotten this achievement, so this is a really good section to end upon. Let's see if we actually get it. So it does not look like it gave us the achievement, but it might be one of those where you have to reload. So let's just save it up here. Well, it's gonna auto-save in a moment anyways, so we'll just let it go through to the first, to the next cycle and see if that will provide us with the achievement. If not, we'll see it at the beginning of the next episode. But I have heard that there is some difficulty in that, getting this achievement, so. But anyways, that's going to be it for this one, folks. We did get the achievement based upon what the actual temperature is that we needed to reach. If we look right here, we're at negative 268.1 degrees Celsius on the research station. So that's what we have. So we're gonna, achievement earned. There it is, everybody. I'm going to stop it right there. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of the different feedback and help that I have received from everybody here. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.